From now on, if I say sunnah, this is all I've explained. Not for Imam Malik and Imam Abu Hanifa or Imam Shafi'i, because we are covering his sunnahs now. It is sunnah not to dry and wipe your body parts after wudu. They say of the sign of wudu will remain on you longer. Don't wipe it off. It's a blessing and it's a beautiful thing to have cleaned yourself. And the signs of wudu, you should, especially if you remember from discussing niyyah, they call it ibadah. It is ibadah. Even if you say there are two types of ibadah, it's a ibadah. They say ibqa atharul ibadah, to make the sign of the ibadah remain on you. They say it is sunnah not to wipe your body parts. In the books of fiqh, they call it tarkut tanshif. So that's for Ahnaf and Shafi'is, and some of the Hanbalis, they like that view. Malikis, they said it is allowed. If you want, you can do it. They don't even count as mustahab to leave it or to do it. And the reason, they have the reasons. There is a hadith of Qais bin Sa'ad. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam went to his house, and then when he did ghusl, he gave him a cloth, which Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam wrapped himself with a cloth. So even though hadith is not a strong hadith in its chain, but they say from this hadith we know Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has done it. So it can't be a virtue to leave it. That's the Maliki view. But Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in his normal wudu, he wouldn't wipe it. And there is a hadith from Maymuna radiallahu ta'ala anha. She offered Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam something to wipe himself, and he refused. That refusal is not for, that was his preference. But there is another hadith which is in Ibn Majah and Tabrani. The Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam tawadda'a thumma qallaba jubbatan kanat alayhi famasaha biha wajhahu. The Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he was wearing a cloak, a woolen cloak, and then he wiped his face from it after wudu. So even that hadith is not a very authentic hadith. There are du'af in both sides, hadith they take. Anyway, they say it is the Malikis, they don't count that as a virtue not to wipe yourself. The others, they do count that as virtue, mostly, as some Hanabila, that you should not wipe yourself after wudu. Okay. That's everything for this one.